What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Von Baconstein, and I actually have a question for the people out there who watch YouTube content like this. And that question is, what is even real anymore? What can we actually continue trusting? So for instance, the other day I found out that modern soaps, shampoos, and conditioners have what are called endocrine disruptors in them. These chemicals disrupt your endocrine system. That, for me, would result in a lower testosterone level. And it's like, so I need to start making my own soap now, which is fine. I'll make my own soap as long as it's healthy, and I'll give that to my kids, and I'll do what I can to protect myself and my family. But it's just, what can you even trust anymore? So here's another example. Because it's not an ingredient, it doesn't have to be listed. But PAM, P-A-M, Papa Alpha Mike, the cooking spray, the propellant used in that cooking spray is not carbon dioxide, CO2, nitrogen gas, or anything like that. It's butane. It's propane. It's isobutane, N-butane, and propane. Now, you're shaking this up, and this gas is getting infused into your PAM cooking spray, and you're spraying this on your cooking sheet and your cast iron and your skillet and whatever, and it's getting all over your eggs and slathered on, and you're eating petroleum products. And it's okay. Don't even get me started on the American Heart Association scoring things like Fruity Pebbles and Cheerios higher than just regular beef. Everything is ass backwards when it comes to health and wellness. The food pyramid should be flipped on its head. We should be eating as few processed carbohydrates as possible and more nuts and meats and mushrooms and everything. When does it stop? Like, is every single thing out there fake? Is everything need to be dissected to see if I'm getting screwed over somehow? Like, this is unbelievable. And it just doesn't seem to have an end. It seems like the system is stacked against us. Everything is rigged. Vegetables aren't real vegetables anymore. Everything's genetically modified. If you don't grow it, you don't know what's on it. Pesticides and herbicides. The use of certain chemicals have immensely hurt people. And it's like nobody cares. And that might be part of the point. How can you care? The carbs make you stupid. The news tells you it's all your fault. Where does it end? So that's my question for everybody, is what is even real anymore? And the sad thing is whenever you question anything, you're just labeled a conspiracy theorist. Or when you do say, something that's easily verified to be true, people are just so apathetic to it. I have a coworker who I've known for years and years and years, and she's always sending me these TikTok links, and I always tell her, it's like, I'm not clicking on your TikTok links. I don't have it on my phone. I don't want it on my phone. I don't even want to go on the website. And I said, oh, well, why? I said, well, because one, it's a well-known pedophile haven. It is just absolutely loaded with pedophiles. Two, it's Chinese software. that we already know spies on our country. Like, this is well documented. TikTok is full of spyware. And she says, well, so is everything else. And she just kind of dismisses it. And it's like, that's it? You just don't care? The Chinese are spying on you? You and your kids are basically propagating a website that's well known to have tons of pedophiles? No, don't care. Don't care. Don't care about the pedophiles. Don't care about the sex trafficking. Don't care about the exploitation and sexploitation of minors. They don't care about people being stalked. None of it. It's just 20-second videos. It's entertaining. Oh, look at this cute thing that happened. Blah, blah, blah. And ADHD, move on to the next thing. Small dopamine hit. Give me my small dopamine hit. I downloaded your stupid software. Where's my dopamine hit? If you don't give me a dopamine hit, I'm going to go somewhere else. And it's unbelievable. And I see it all over the place. You know, my neighbors, their kids have Snapchat. Why does your 12-year-old have software that automatically deletes messages and pictures after they're read? Why would your 12-year-old need that software? Well, if all of his friends have it, and if he doesn't have it, he's not going to be cool. Don't care. My 15-year-old doesn't have that. My 15-year-old does not have TikTok. My 15-year-old has things that I can easily monitor, and that is my choice. And that is something I will not be going back on. And his time on these electronics is also limited. Although I'm starting to think not enough. But anyhow, that's besides the point. What do you think is even real anymore? And what do you think is a conspiracy? What do you think is real that other people think are conspiracies? And what are you doing about it? That's the other thing, is there's a lot of apathy going around regarding, you know, what's next. And it's like, well, if you know that there is going to be insane price hikes on meat, and you know that vegetables all produce is just going sky high, what are you doing about it? You know, a lot of people say, oh, there's nothing I can do. There's always something you can do. And if the answer is truly there's nothing you can do, then the next thing that you can do is sit there and die. Because that's what you're left with. Well, if you can't do anything to wipe your own ass in a terrible situation like we are going into, then congratulations, you're going to die. Because that's all that's left for you. Yes, I know, that seems very dire. But it's going to be a harsh winter, but it's going to be an even harsher spring when people realize that all these different crops didn't come in. All these feed prices have artificially lowered the price of beef and chicken and pork because farmers can't afford any of this livestock. So they send what they have to slaughter and keep a smaller herd. Well, next year there's going to be fewer heads of cattle, fewer chickens, fewer hogs to go to slaughter. What does that translate to for you? That means that you're going to be priced out of the market for meat. You're going to have to learn to change your palate and get your protein somewhere else. These are not fun things to talk about. But what are you doing about it? Please shoot some comments, and I'd definitely like to have some conversations in the comments. And if it's a crazy enough thing, make a video about what people are talking about and suggesting. So anyhow, that's it for me. Von Bakenstein out.